It was just a small number of NPCs, but that didn't matter. Just having these three link their responses in such an appropriate and realistic manner made this game godly. Adventurer, please try to speak a bit more politely. Why should I? I absolutely didn't want to. If my lines gave me these kinds of reactions and I didn't act according to my character setting, why the hell was I even playing this game? That wouldn't make me a roleplayer. You're talking to the wrong person here. Why should I? Adventurer. Wow, this was so crazy. Did they type all these lines? No, they probably didn't. Did an AI generate these lines on its own? But why would they give these NPCs such an advanced AI? In old game terms, it was like giving voice lines to Villager 1. This was just too good. HMPH, if he isn't as good as they say. I'll have to beat up the guy who recommended him. Sir, they can hear you. Then let them hear. I'm only telling the truth. Sigh. If I knew things would turn out like this, I would have bought Pearl stocks. Their stocks were already among the top ones, but looking at the quality of this game, it wouldn't be strange if they rose even further. What a pity. I looked at the elderly NPC. First of all, do you know the content of the request? I don't. What? How could? I coldly denied it. I could hear the old man swallowing the insults about to leave his mouth. If the middle-aged man hadn't covered his mouth, he would have probably finished whatever sentence he was about to say. Pardon? Didn't the guild inform you? Did you volunteer without knowing what this was about? Isran seemed surprised, but I couldn't really answer her questions. Who in their right mind would have done something like that? I had just logged into the game, but those Pearl guys already gave me so much to do. Oh, I wasn't complaining, of course, esteemed Pearl gods. I was already grateful enough that they were letting me play this game. I was loyal, absolutely loyal. So? Are you saying that some worms could endanger me? I continued my mud battle with that old man by acting like an arrogant brat. That's. Then that old NPC muttered something to himself. He may have been half cussing at me and half at whomever recommended me. From what I'd heard earlier, it seemed they hired me on someone's recommendation. At that point, I seriously wanted to meet the programmer personally. I really wanted to ask him if he was some kind of god. They couldn't just make NPCs this human-like without being a god. The Pearl gods were the only true gods.